Welcome to TechNow, the webinar series that takes a look at a wide variety of platform topics. This is for builders, developers, architects, and admins of all skill levels, and we are happy to have you here. My name is Chuck Tomasi from ServiceNow, and let me do a quick introduction. Been here for about 10 years at the organization, was a customer for a couple of years before that, doing implementations and whatnot. My focus right now is generally around sharing platform information with you so you can build better integrations and custom applications. Number of hobbies, but we're not going to get into that today. We want to make sure we've got the maximum time for our topic and special guest. So on to Craig for his introduction.
All right. Here, let me switch. I don't know if you switched slides, but there we go. And I'm Craig Stepp. There you go. I'm staff programmer for Cloud Labs, and I handle all the infrastructure for our training department. When we do the virtual training and you get an instance, that's my handiwork in the background, making it all happen. Do all the work for Knowledge and a lot of the other conferences you may, or even some snugs that you may attend, for any of those training workshops. I specialize in cloud automation, and I've been at ServiceNow for about 6.5 years now, coming up on 7. So yeah, it's coming up fast. And on to our special guest for today's topic.
Hi, my name is Jivanjot Kaur. I'm a senior product manager with ServiceNow. I've been with the firm for about 6 years, started as a developer and worked on really cool projects like guided tours, document viewer, and integration hub. Now I'm part of the product management team, and I take care of ATF and upgrades. I'm very excited for this session today and to share our latest Paris offers with you.
All right, our agenda today, we are going to be talking about Upgrade Center. That is our Paris topic of the day. We are, I believe, as of tomorrow, September 16th, the Paris release will be generally available, and you can start upgrading your sub-prod and prod instances to that release. And one of the things you're going to get is Upgrade Center. Jivan's going to take you through all of the goodness of that and the some of the other stuff. Before we get into that, I want a quick reminder that we are interested in the applications that you are building. If you go to this bit.ly link and tell us about your app, it makes it easy to remember, doesn't it?
Right.
You can. We will donate $50 to the UN COVID-19 Response and Recovery Fund on your behalf, up to 5 applications, so up to $250 to do some good in the world just by sharing what you're building on the Now platform. Also want to remind you, if you haven't already heard of this or subscribed or listened, the Breakpoint podcast is a ServiceNow developer podcast. Our episode, the day after we do this TechNow, is going to be a discussion with our special guest today, Jivanjot Kaur. Happy to talk to her, and hope you get a chance to listen to that. We put out a new episode every other Wednesday and the occasional special episode as well. So conversations with our product managers, our product developers, customers, maybe even some special guests along the way. So I invite you very much to look for that at the bit.ly link you see there, bit.ly/sn-break-point. Or you can find it on Apple, Google, Spotify, wherever you find your favorite podcast. Look for Breakpoint. It's not any of the ones with the tennis ball. I know that's a tennis term as well, but developer term.
Oh, I thought you were breaking into a new hobby.
No, but they both are green, right? There's green in them.
Yeah.
Quick reminder that this is a developer, builder, admin podcast. And if you haven't done so already, please, we invite you to go over to developer.servicenow.com, where you can get a free personal developer instance, all the APIs, free learning plans, blog, events, meetups with other developers around the world. It's a great place to go to grow your network, to grow your skill set, and advance your career. Become a ServiceNow developer. The demand is higher than it's ever been for developers. So at that, I'm going to turn it over to Jivan and take us through all of the Upgrade Center goodness.
Sure. Thank you so much, Chuck. While there is no denying that upgrades bring a lot of value to you and your customers, we realize that it can be a difficult subject. We've talked to many of our customers to understand their main challenges and hesitations for upgrading. Understanding a lot of these challenges, we have introduced a brand new product called the Upgrade Center in Paris to address some of these concerns and to try to make the upgrade process easier and smoother. The Upgrade Center represents a significant change for us because for the first time ever, we are giving you upgrade insights in platform before even the upgrade process begins. You tell us what version or what release you are looking to upgrade to, and we will provide a full impact assessment with visualizations showing potential skipped records. Now you can see clearly how many records may be skipped and what the type of these skipped records is. This allows you to start planning your resourcing and timing early and not just right before you upgrade, but whenever you'd like to get a new upgrade assessment. Once your upgrade is completed, the upgrade summary shows you a visual way to see your skip list profile, including a breakdown by application. And it gives you the ability to track all your skipped records using a visual task board to assign tasks and manage progress while dispositioning your skips. Let's start with something almost all of you are already familiar with, the upgrade summary page. We have revamped the upgrade summary page that is shown after an upgrade finishes to show more data and information about the changes that happen to your instance in the upgrade. Being able to review the skipped items, not just by priority, but also by application and code changes, helps you plan resourcing by identifying how many skip records are needed for the post-upgrade remediation and what the skill set of those resources would be. We've also introduced a visual task board that provides a new way to manage your skip files. You can assign tasks to your skips and track the progress of your skip files using a VTB. The VTB doesn't replace the old and legacy way of managing your skips. It's just rather additional supplementary layer on top of that. Saving the best for last, let's talk about the new upgrade preview capability. Today, an upgrade is a black box. There is zero visibility into the aftermath of an upgrade until you actually upgrade an instance. With preview, you will be able to assess the impact of an upgrade on an instance without actually upgrading. With preview, we let you explore different release or patch versions that you are eligible to upgrade to, and based on that version, we generate a predicted list of items that we think would be skipped should you decide to upgrade to that version. This list of predicted skips might change from version to version based on the customizations in your instance at that moment and the changes that are skipped in that version. You can preview different release and patch versions and make an informed choice about which version you want to upgrade to. We sync with Hi to get a list of these releases, so the list is same as what you would see when you'd go to Hi to schedule an upgrade. So these are the pillars of the Upgrade Center. Let's switch over to the demo and see it in action. All right. As soon as you log into a Paris instance, go to the Upgrade Navigator, type Upgrade Center to have a look at the new Upgrade Center menu. Let's begin by looking at Upgrade Preview and how it works. You would select Upgrade Preview and it's going to open the preview page. I have generated a preview for the sake of this demo. So let's look at one already generated. Let's dive right in. With Upgrade Preview, you can evaluate a particular release for the impact of without having to upgrade to that version. And I think with this upcoming 2 minutes of demo, I'll be able to show you instead of just answering whether you need Jumpstart or upgrade or not. At the very top, you can see a drop-down. Let's see what that drop-down does. In this drop-down, you can see multiple release versions that are available to you to upgrade to. You can choose any specific release version that you want to preview. This could be any valid family patch or hotfix higher than your current version that you're eligible to upgrade to. Again, we sync this information with Hi, so what you see in Hi is exactly what you see here. Let's let's see what the preview would look like if you want to see your impact for upgrading to Quebec Patch 2. Select Quebec Patch 2, click on Go. We have already done that, so that's why you see a different button here. Let's say you are on Paris Patch 1 because you get Upgrade Center capabilities only after you upgrade to Paris. And let's say you want to see what would happen to your instance when you would go to Quebec Patch 2, which at this moment is hypothetically the most current version that you can upgrade to. You click on a button to generate a preview, and since you already generated that, let's look at some of the components on the page. At the very top, you can see three cards. On the first one, you see information about your instance at the moment. You can see that you're currently on Paris Patch 1. You can see when you last upgraded to that version. And if your instance is either at or about to reach end of life, you can see that information here at the bottom as well. In the middle card, you see information about the version that you have decided to preview. You see the version name, and you can see when you created that preview as well. So if you feel that that's a little stale, you can go ahead and generate a fresh preview for that version. In the third card, you can see information about any scheduled upgrade on your instance. So for example, like here, if you have already scheduled an upgrade for this instance, you'll be able to see that version number, the date of that instance, and an approximate upgrade duration. Below this section, you will see a couple of helpful links to see what is changed in releasing, to look at release notes, PRBs, and known errors for Quebec Patch 2 with these links. Now, the most revolutionary part of Upgrade Preview is this section where you can see a predicted set of script items. When you select a version to preview, we generate a list of predictions of your skip list items between your current release version, that's Paris Patch 1, and the version that you chose to preview. In this version, we decided to preview Quebec Patch 2. So this is essentially a diff between Paris Patch 1 and Quebec Patch 2 for your instance. Again, these predicted items are based on the state of your current instance and the state of your customizations in that instance. And it is bound to change as you make changes to your instance. And of course, the definite list of skips would be different, would be generated only after you actually upgrade an instance. And at the end, you will see information about your percentage ATF results. So you can make a decision on the health and readiness of your instance. And this is just to give you more supplementary information on you deciding to whether your instance is at the optimal health to upgrade or not. Another change we have made is with the upgrade summary page. We have added more data in there to provide more insights about your upgrade after it's complete. Let's look at this new page and what the different components are. At the top, you will see information about your upgrade, whether the upgrade was successful, which version you upgraded to, the date, the duration. Similar to preview, you would see the same helpful links here. I'm sorry. You would see the same helpful links about your release notes, PRBs, and known errors. Now, in the skipped record section, you have the same information as preview, but in summary, what we have done is we have added charts that show the breakdown of skips by the product or application they belong to, and whether or not they contain code changes. This way, you can assign individuals with the right skill set to review these skipped items. Each skipped items is also automatically assigned to a task and added to a visual task board. You can access that task board from the skipped records VTB button, and this is how it's going to look like. You have the same labels added with respect to applications and code changes, and you can also filter your priorities by skip so that you can start your skip management right from inside this VTB. Another change that I cannot demo is how your skip resolution decisions are handled. To make the task of managing skipped records across instances easier and more consistent, we have enhanced the skip resolution process so that you no longer need to track your skipped items from one instance to the other. They are automatically carried forward as you go through the upgrade process. So that is the new Upgrade Center. It helps you do a proactive impact assessment with Upgrade Preview and address your upgrade planning questions, helping you make informed decisions and increasing your confidence about upgrading to the next release. With the improvements to Upgrade Summary, the new Upgrade VTB, and changes to the skip resolution process, you have more efficient and productive skip management. Remember that you have to upgrade to the Paris release before you can access this exciting new feature. And with that, Chuck, I'll turn it back to you.
All right, somewhere I've got a mute button hiding behind one of these panels. I was furiously answering questions. We do have a number of questions that I think you can help with. The first one, the one that I just answered, somebody said, when you make the changes to the skip logs, you say, I want to keep this and I want to release that and I want to revert this. That information is captured in the update sets. So not only what you did, but the decision you made about it. So when you say, oh, I want to revert this, it's not just capturing that in the update set, but it's also capturing the decisions you made. So you don't have to go through those same things on the same skip records in prod. So huge savings in time there. We did a little bit of this on Live Coding Happy Hour in August, if you want to see that. There's a couple of questions about on-prem. Is Upgrade Center supported with on-premise customers, Jivan?
It is, but I think you have to refresh with Hi to get that list of release versions that you are eligible to upgrade to. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it is supported on on-prem.
Okay, wonderful. Another question. Can you include ATF tests and results in the upgrade preview?
So upgrade preview, you'll be in both upgrade preview and summary, you'll be able to see that your percentage ATF passing results. I'm not sure if what we mean by including ATF test results in there, but you're able to see your ATF test percentage right in the upgrade preview and summary pages.
Okay, so there's no way to run preview and say automatically launch my ATF. You know, you'd have to identify what suites you have to run. Okay, yes. Well, that's something to look forward to.
You would have to have run your ATF scripts. Yeah. You have to have run your ATF scripts in advance.
All right, still two separate processes. Let's see, what else do we have? We talked about Jumpstart.
I think we had a lot of questions about people wanting it in versions previous to Paris, but this is for Paris going forward.
Yes, hence the name of today's topic, simplify your next upgrade. So you got to get to Paris to get Upgrade Center. There's a carrot for you, people. This is one of the things in Paris. It's not available in Orlando. We're not backporting it to New York as much as we'd love to. There are some technical reasons that makes that very difficult. But this is a Paris feature, and going forward, your releases will be much, much easier. Let me see. Craig, do you see any other
you said, it's an intensive for you to upgrade to Paris. So get to Paris faster, and then you have access to Upgrade Center.
Let's see. Skip management is not yet applicable if you are just moving from Orlando to Paris. That is, if I understand the question, you're correct, I think. How is skip processing automatically carried forward to higher instances? Is that through an update set? Yes, I think we just explained that the decisions you make to revert or merge or whatever, or skip, is captured in the update set along with the changes you made. So lots of questions on that. We have a lot of common threads going here. Anything you see, Craig?
I think we pretty much answered the bulk of the general themes I've seen.
There are a couple others in here that look like they're responses to questions. One just says, when can we upgrade to Paris? September 16th is general availability. That's when you'll start seeing it available.
To you, 16th, yes.
Yep, which is tomorrow as we're recording this on September 15th. So if you're watching this in the year 2029, you probably don't want to upgrade to Paris. We'll have a different name by then.
2029.
Let's see. Some just came in. It's scanning as quickly as we can to get these down. There's a lot of repeat questions in here, so apologies for that.
If we, want to deep dive on any of the demo portions, I'm happy to do that since we have time. I'm happy to dive into some of the demos also.
Yeah, if you've got a request for something you'd like to see a little deeper, I mean, aside from watching status bars go by and say, please upgrade an instance for me, and we don't have that much time. That takes about an hour. So
yeah,
it doesn't make for good content. While we're waiting, Craig, scan the queue, see if anybody gets anything in there. I do want to promote next month's TechNow webinar episode that hopefully you could see that on the screen. Jivan, you did stop screen sharing at some point, right? I'm not looking at the audience view. Oh, yes, I was looking at the audience view. Okay. Yeah. A little too many panels on the screen. Apologies. That's the fun of doing this live. We will be talking about one of the big new shiny platform features in the Paris release called Process Automation Designer and its counterpart Playbook, which is the visualization portion of that. We've got another one of our product managers joining us. Yaron Guez is jumping in, and he is the subject matter expert that will be showing us around. It's so big. There's so much to cover. We're actually doing this in 2 episodes. So the first one is going to be October 20th. That's why it says part 1. Hope you can join us for that. The registration link is up at bit.ly/TN80reg. Go over TechNow episode 80 registration. You can make a mnemonic out of that, right? And start registering for that. Put it on your calendar, 8 a.m. on October 20th, 2020. Look forward to seeing you there. It's going to be a wonderful time. I'm looking forward to it because I've played around with Process Automation Designer, and there's lots of questions about how does this workflow engine tie into Flow Designer? What does it do? How does it do it? A lot of information. He's going to be covering all of that. It works with Flow Designer there to alleviate your fear. Give you a little bit of sneak peek on that.
There you go.
Yeah. Let me pull up any other reference information. Of course, there's the doc site community.
Yeah.
We've got a complete list of, I want you to go over to developer.servicenow.com. Complete list of these TechNow episodes over in the community at bit.ly/ServiceNow-TechNow. You can find all 79 of them now over there, including signups for the next one. So, Craig, what have we got?
Again, I see a lot of repeat questions, so I don't see anything that's jumping out at me that we need to talk about. I mean, a couple of questions again about Jumpstart as compared to this, and upgrades for Paris. So again, upgrades for Paris should be available. General availability is tomorrow as of this recording, so September 16th.
It says, although it's free, is Upgrade Center automatically enabled after you upgrade to Paris? Jivan, what's your answer on that? I hear typing.
Maybe she's answering the question with a keyboard.
Short answer is yes. It will be available on all instances after upgrade. If it's not, please reach out to customer support, because it should be. I haven't upgraded any of my instances and gone, where's Upgrade Center now? I actually look forward to looking at it.
So the Upgrade Center is on by default? It's just sitting there ready?
Yes. You'll find it right under Upgrades. Say Upgrade Center, there's still Upgrade Monitor, that sort of thing. So I think with that, we do have a few unanswered questions, but I don't know if we're going to have a chance to scan them, process them, and answer them all here. We're going to end that at about the half hour. I think this is one of our most concise tech episodes we've ever had. So thank you once again.
Yes, thank you very much. That was good.
Yeah, good information. If you do have any further questions, you can always reach out to us via email, Twitter, community. You know where to go for that. This will be on YouTube in a day or so. So watch for that. We'll have that. If you're watching on YouTube later, thank you very much. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, notifications, all that good stuff. And with that, I think we will talk to you again on the 20th, if not sooner. Thank you very much to everyone who attended, and we will say goodbye for now. Thank you.
Yeah.
And
thanks, everybody.
Good luck.